Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. Okay, in the last episode we started to clear out some pirates and that working pretty well. Let's see. Ooh, this guy needs a bit of a repair. Ooh, and that's a fair bit of repair to be honest. So the materials will be making its way there. At least we've got materials available, so there shouldn't be any big problems. About 15 more population and we'll need to expand yet again. I think we're pretty good on food. Water recovery has been researched. So let's quickly have a look at water recovery and see what that means. Water recovery gives us, we've got thermal desalination that we should start working at. Working on water. Where is water recovery? Oh, all the way down here. That basically gives us a cooling tower and allows us to return depleted steam or steam low into water, which is something I would love to do. We've got salt production underway now. Now, if we come in over here, we can see that we've got one high pressure turbine. Okay, and that excretes every 5 seconds two low pressure steam. This one uses this is another high pressure. And this one uses 4 low pressure every 5 seconds and gives us 4 depleted. Okay, so the intent here is really that this depleted steam should go into a cooling tower that in turn will go back into our water supply. So I am thinking we run this one back over here to a cooling tower. Ooh, that's naphtha that needs to go in there. Maybe we thread the needle through there. Maybe the cooling tower goes in here and we thread the needle and go over there. So let's quickly have a look at that. So if we say cooling tower, I think it's probably over here somewhere. Power, cooling tower. Okay. Ooh, we don't have enough concrete slabs. Before we do that, though, let's quickly have a look at what's going on with our concrete situation. Maybe it's a situation of us needing to double up on this. Missing input, which is what? What input are you missing? Water. Oh, you're missing water. Okay, well, let's make sure to keep this full. Are we missing vehicles? What's the issue? What's the situation? Why is our water not getting here quickly enough? Where is our nearest water supply? So we could potentially start pumping water in from over here. Where do we use water? Can I switch on something that'll show me? Yeah, our crude is fairly low. Which ones need water? I don't think we need water. Oh, there's water. Okay, so there's water over there and water over here, and that needs to go into acid, to be honest. So we don't really need a water connection all the way that way. So what I'm kind of wondering is whether we get ourselves an extra groundwater pump somewhere over here. And then we come and supply some water right down here. So let's grab a couple of these guys. So we'll do something like that. So we have a little bit of spare water hanging around over here. We'll go ahead and... Oh, crap. That's not what I want. Cancel that for me, please. I need to be this way around. There we go. I just want to make sure we've got sufficient water supply around. So what we'll do is we'll try and... run these water spots. So that one should be pretty easy to run down here. We just need to see what we can do in terms of giving that access over there. Now, okay, if we're going to try and run this, I'll go out that way a bit. And then what we'll do is we'll go up to that third level. Let's grab that there. Okay, all the way over there, and that should work really well. This should be quite accessible by most of our vehicles, so that should be okay. Then what I wanted to do is potentially run this guy something like this. Actually, to be honest, let's do that and go up. Over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think that's about right. And we tie that one in. There we go. So we'll build some of this. I think that will give us fair accessibility in this area. Now, the other one that we need water to get to is on this side over here. So I would like to run this. But what I think, in order for us to maintain proper connectivity here, I'd rather go ahead and build a ramp. So let's leave that nice and low. Actually, let's... I think that'll work quite nicely. So what I'd like to do is do something like this. And then go... over there. And we'll tie in like that. And, of course, what we'll need to do is get ourselves some of these vehicle ramps. So I definitely want to do that to go up that hill over there. This side, we're probably okay. So let's leave that be. What I'll do is I'll... oh, crap. We can't actually do this. But anyway, that should be okay. They can still go around that way. So that should help us out a little bit in terms of our water production. So these guys will... stop requiring the constant delivery of water. I think that's what we will see. Okay, now we will need to. Is this thing fixed? Yes, that thing's fixed. So let's head on out again and see where we can find a few more things. I think heading off this way will give us access to a few spots. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. We should still be producing tons of diesel. Yeah, we've got lots of diesel available. Our crude, you know what? Forget about the recipes. I would just like us to... so food is okay. I basically want everything on there. I would have liked us to have some crude oil. Please spin for us crude oil. How can we... oh, these are recipes. Come on. There we go. That's the one. Crude oil. There we go. If I pin that, then we can see how much crude oil we have. And you can see we don't have a lot. Okay. We are slowly starting to produce this again. That should give us a bit of water. Can we deliver stuff? Oh, everything has been delivered. So now, that should all work. What is going on here? Is there something missing? Do I need to assign it? Well, okay. Well, let's assign water to it then. Or is it because they fill up over here? Oh, there we go. We're having a bit of a fight here. Excellent. Good. We're winning. Good stuff. And our ship discovered an oil rig and 12 population. Not bad. Let's head on over here and explore that spot. Now, we're going to bring back a lot of people. Well, just about enough people. So let's start bringing in some more housing. Housing 2 will be okay. Yeah, we can quite comfortably afford that. So start the build on housing 2 over there. Are we filling these guys up with water? Is my question. Yeah, I think water is coming in and is being pumped all the time. So not the end of the world? Yes, absolutely. So I think that's enough water coming through there. All good. So hopefully we will start filling these guys up with lots of water available, and meaning that we no longer need the truck import delivery side of things. That's okay. As long as we keep these nice and full, that one uses it as quickly as it can. So this thing will be a little bit more effective now, I think. Okay, good stuff. Now let's go back and do our little cooling tower thing. As soon as we finish off these ships here. Yeah, we're taking a fair bit of damage still. Wish I can upgrade the ship a little more. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Anyway, we've done it. We've brought an extra 21 population. The area has been explored, and I believe we need to head on back for more diesel, but also to get a round of repairs going. Now, back to the whole cooling tower message over here. I'm almost tempted. Maybe what we should do is run the cooling over here. I don't think we deliver anything directly to that spot. So let's do this instead. We'll run the cooling tower there. As soon as it's built, I'll redo the pipes. But yeah, our power is now looking really good. Power is looking good. Everything else is moving, and we are keeping a fair bit of everything. Yeah, everything is kind of happening, right? Everything is moving. There's no one waiting for inputs and things like that. What's happening over here? The output is full. What do you mean? Ooh, slag. Guys, we need to make sure the slag stays empty. We can't run that, right? You need to come and empty the slag. Guys, come on. Oh, are we out of spots where we can drop it? Oh, I think so. I think that's the issue. We've done all of these things. Okay, what I'm going to do then is let's think a little bit about... and unfortunately, we don't have a lot of room here because I'm using a fair bit of this. But what I was thinking is maybe we should start filling in this to create a bit of a better kind of harbor area. We can certainly do that. Let's see about can I designate? Yeah, well, we'll designate it from here. Let's start off at flat. No. That's not quite right, is it? There we go. That's the one. And what we'll do is we'll get rid of that beacon once we're done with it. I think that is more or less what I had in mind. And what we'll do, let's not do that. Let's do it a little bit more over here. That's okay. I think that's going to be just fine. Maybe that's a little... Well, actually, let's not worry too much about it. So if we do something like that, we could potentially then run some pipes and things over this way. Similarly, we can do something on the other side. But I think let's leave it with this for the time being. I'll give it a little bit extra there. And we'll leave it like that. Potentially, what we could do is we could have stuff on both sides. Ooh. Makes me wonder if we come out a little further. We can have stuff on both sides and run pipes and things to the other side. But then we'll have to get rid of that setup. Which I'm not... I don't think we need that setup in this location. We could use this area slightly better. We've already done this. And what we can do is rebuild that entire thing. So are we going to go about doing the same thing over here? That's the... Ooh, okay, I see. Yeah, so that in its current shape is not going to work. So what we may do is let's trim this out, get rid of that, and instead, even this isn't going to work. If I do that, okay. So maybe we do this, and what we'll do is we'll run this out over that way too. So then we'll have a fair bit of maneuverability. Then we can potentially fill this in. We can remove that and fill this in on this side a little bit more, so we have multiple areas. Yes, let's start doing that. So at least now the guy should be able to come and drop the slag and what have you ever else over there. Now what we can also do in this location is quickly build ourselves a mining control tower slightly out of the way here, like that. And then the mining control tower can end up being the spot where we allow whatever is going to go in here. Look at these guys dropping off all kinds of stuff here. Okay, so everything kind of had to run out then. Ooh, no. Well, let's recover these guys. I didn't quite think that they're gonna end up problematic like that. Didn't think they're gonna trap themselves first shot. I'm gonna switch this thing on again and just see. Is it doing anything? Not quite. There's lots of workers available. Oh, no more refugees. Here we go. Working. No more refugees available. So I'm going to switch it off. And then what we can comfortably do is demolish it so that we can kind of make use of what's going on over here. Let's just have a quick look at this guy. As soon as that's gone, well, might as well pay for it. As soon as that's gone, I just want to make sure that we're expanding our dumping operation to that side. Yes, I think that is the right thing to do. And to be honest, I'm kind of tempted to trim this back a little bit over here. Let's forget about that for the time being. Let's forget about that. So with that dumping situation going on over there and that dumping situation going on over there, we should create ourselves some nice additional areas where that can work. And hopefully that means things are in fact moving and slag is being removed and everything is working quite nicely. Okay, excellent. Now let's quickly see. We need to repair our ship yet again. And we should have a little bit of water available at all of these guys. Excellent. And also probably filling up over here. Almost. So that's pretty good. I think that was a good maneuver to put that in there. Our cooling tower should be ready. Nice. Now what I'll do is I'll pause it for a second while we quickly delete that one. And then what we want is to just replace that pipe. Okay, this guy is being a bit of a pain, so let's get rid of that. And we'll move it on over there to the cooling tower. From the cooling tower, we would like to bring it around over here. Can we run it across here? We can. Oh, look at that. Let's quick deliver those two so we make sure everything is back underway. And now, because our power has been lost because of it, switch that guy off. Nice, there we go. Power is being done. And that means we are putting water back into the mix over here. Nice, that means we're reusing a fair bit. So we're not putting steam out anymore. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's awesome. Look at this. Putting dirt in here allows you to create a little bit of an area like that. Good stuff. Anyway, this thing will slowly build out this way, and then we'll see about expanding and doing some stuff. Slag. You can even put some sand in here if you needed to. And I just wanted to make sure we edit the area. To do that. Nice. Salt production research has been done. High pressure. Is this thing because this is full? Yeah. That's the issue. Okay. So, what we need to do now, though? Well, to be honest, I'm kind of wondering what we should do with this thing. Because obviously this thing is filling up. Output of steam is... Oh, hang on. Let's just double check that. How much steam does this thing produce? It produces 8 depleted steam every 10 seconds. This thing uses 8 depleted steam every 10 seconds. And then it provides 5 water. But its water is effectively filling up. So what we may do is let's provide an extra storage for the water here. And what I'll do is I'll extend the little pipe here. Really? Oh, actually, that might be all good there. And what we'll do is we'll tie that one in over there. Let's quickly set this up. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Because that's not going to get water from the other side. Okay, beautiful. Let's get all of that done. Excellent. So now it should work quite nicely. We're going to get water coming through here. No truck import at least. There we go. I think that should work quite nicely now. This thing shouldn't run out. Yeah, it shouldn't be problematic anymore. Okay, good. I think now we've sorted that out. Okay, all good. So this stuff is working. We never seem to have a lot of crude, but our diesel seems pretty good. Our concrete is coming up quite nicely now. We're always seeming to have a fair bit of water available. What's the water table here looking like? Yeah, no problems with the water table. So that's awesome. All good. Now, we've just finished off salt production, which is something I'd have to look at. And we also want to continue our exploration. Make a way. Got another oil. Let's head down this way. Start opening up some stuff here. Excellent. What's our food look like? Our 18-month food supply. How much food do we have over here? Little bits of food. And we're using fertilizers, are we? We're maintaining... Yeah, I'm worried about our fertilizer production. Let's quickly have a look at that. Seems to be doing its job. But maybe just not moving it around quick enough. But it should get there. It should get there. What is our production of fertilizer looking like? Every 20 seconds we've got 10 fertilizers. And when would we use this? How would our rate of fertilizer use be over here? It would be... I mean, even if it uses everything, it would be a pretty low... Are we getting this back to the right kind of levels here? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, some crops reduce farm's fertility after each harvest. Fertility is percentage applied to the final crop to determine its yield. So with 50% fertility, there will only be 50% yield. Fertility can be replenished by growing green manure or by providing fertilizer. Growing the same crops after each other increases their fertility... Okay, let's quickly finish off this battle and then we'll have a look at fertility again. Okay, we've done that. What did we do? Oh, our ship has discovered a sawmill. Oh, that's not bad. That is not bad. Hooray. Can we move anywhere else? Yes, let's move over there and see what they've got for us over there. Now, coming back to fertility... Okay, manure or provide. Growing the same crop after each other increases their fertility consumption. Thus, it is advantage to rotate crops. Okay, so I think if we go and have a look at the research, we can come here into corn farming. But what do we need? Oh, we need to find corn seeds out in the wild somewhere. Okay, when we do that, we will rotate for those things. Very sure we will be doing that. Wood alternatives, ship's bridge. Yeah, we need to explore a little bit more. Conveyor belts, NAFTA reforming. We can have a look at that. Let's add NAFTA reforming to the queue, electrolysis, and then vehicle management. And then we'll see what the next step is. Larger trucks overloading edict, wastewater treatment. Ooh, I want to do that. Let's put that on the list as well. Okay, so we're currently using a lot of fertilizer due to the fact that we're running the same crops over and over and over again. But anyway, that should be all good. Okay, now more pirates in battle here. Lots of pirates out here next to the islands. Okay, got that one knocked out pretty quickly. Excellent, that's good. Damage done. Now, electronics, 12 population, more copper and things. Can we get over there? No, so let's head home. Some stuff should be coming in for us. Diesel is still looking all good. Now, what's the next piece of the action for us? We just want to make sure that we're constantly having the mining all set up. So let's double check our mining allocations. They are not bad. The mining allocations still look pretty good. We've started going down here, which is awesome. I like that. And the mining allocation here is still good. Shall we see about doing that a little bit? A little bit more mining allocation there. Nice, I like it. We could potentially go down even a little bit more. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a little bit more that we can do. So what we can now start doing, I'm thinking, so we've come down to -2 here. And what I would like us to do is, well, let's clear out any of that. And then from, no, -2, please. From the -2 level there, we'll leave those in place. And then from there, we will start, let's just see, we'll start digging down a little bit, maybe to around the -6 mark over there. And then we'll flatten it out again at -6 in that location. So I think that will be about as low as it goes. So we'll get some of these guys to potentially start digging that out. But that means we've got a nice little mining structure heading its way here. Look at that in sync. The guys are arriving. So pop in over here, deliver some stuff, get the repairs going. Crude should start running in again, and we should start seeing that working. Gonna get some crude coming in. Yeah, I don't think we need more diesel production than we have at the moment. We're doing a pretty decent job, and we've got plenty of diesel in spare. Is this thing... Yeah, there we go. Starting work over there. Good. Okay, excellent. How many? We still have room for a few number of pops there. Our food is looking pretty good, but we do need to keep an eye on making sure that our food production keeps pace with everything. We've got access pretty much everywhere now. We can get up here, go around there. The place where we don't potentially have access is up to this level from this side, but we do have access over there, so you can get there. So we've got pretty decent access to our various levels. You can get up there. We can start our mining operation there. Let's have a quick look where we're still cutting down trees. Ooh, nice. Just make sure that we can trim off all of that. So this area is being nice and cleaned out. Then the next batch is that, so that we open this whole area up for some further development should we need to do that. There's some other facilities that we can get. There's a nice, if we move over here, a tree harvester that we can get a little bit later. So pretty keen on that. Ship was fully repaired. Let's head straight back out, because we need to find a few things out on the out in the world there. Let's head on over this way, see if we can find something fun over there. So I'm happy we found a sawmill. That means that even though we have all of these trees, we won't run out of trees or out of wood. This thing is slowly being built. This thing is slowly being built. I do like it. And we should have decent fertility here. Yeah, decent fertility at the moment. So that's all good. That is all good. Now, we just finished off things like salt making. So let's quickly have a look at that process here. Go to the recipe and then salt. What do we need salt for, by the way? Okay, so salt we get from seawater. So we'll need to get some seawater pumped in. Then we can create salt. Actually, then we can just get salt. Then salt. From there, we use salt to create brine. Salt and water to create brine. Why would we do that, though? So what do we use salt for? I don't know. Oh, glass. I think that's what it is. So we don't need it right yet. I think we need salt for glass. Yeah, this is all working pretty well. We've got everything we need at pretty decent rates now. And even crude is available pretty nicely now. Okay, so things like wastewater and so on. Let's quickly go back in here and see what were the other things we've just kind of researched. The cargo depot. We have a wood alternative. So what does this actually do for us? Household goods. We need glass though, so we can't do that just yet. What we could do is we could upgrade to a steel plus iron assembly of construction parts. So if I go construction parts, let's just have a look at the recipe for construction parts. So our options are wood and iron and concrete slabs for construction part, or wood and steel and concrete. Yes, do it quicker. Yeah, I think this whole component of the game can be done a little bit better. Okay, we've done that. Our ship has discovered a damaged cargo ship, which is all good. So we've got 2 damaged cargo ships over here. We can't seem to get back over there. We can't seem to head out that way. So let's just go home. So this one requires steel and copper to fix. This one requires steel and copper to fix. This one requires iron only to fix. So that's good. So we've got a fair number of these ships available out here. And that would be good for us to, once we start getting like sawmills and things like that into action. Okay, glass making and goods has been done. Now, what we'll actually do is we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We've set up cooling. We've set up some additional water. We've streamlined some of our processes, and we started work on what will be a pretty large harbor facility in the future sometime, which I think can be pretty good at some point. But for the time being, it's slow progress on some of that stuff. We started digging in down a little deeper over here to make sure that we get all of the coal or most of the coal here. This has gone down. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff happening. But yeah, progress is a little slow because there's so much that we constantly need to do. Let's make sure that ship is yet again repaired. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.